members will be using the participant list.
No, someone's parked their car bang in the middle of.
Sorry, Sheba Joe. I know that you're listening to Judge Judy. And so, write a participant list, and they will be going along the lines of the participant list to make sure that every hand is called upon. Remember, it's one raised hand, one question, one raised hand, one question, and then you can raise your hand again and you'll still be called upon, okay? Just in order, just so we'll make sure everything is fair. And make sure that you have your screen on. All righty. Now, if you stay in this main session and you don't respond, we're going to put you in the waiting room because we want you, today is your day to participate fully. So we want to make sure that you are participating. Now, we'll have, so make sure if you don't know how to get to a room, stay here, I will help you. If you do not know which room to go to, stay here, I will help you and we'll work it out, okay? Now, make sure we do have some language support. So we're going to go ahead and turn and ask the folks who with those languages to translate. And so we'll go ahead and start with Eunice. Tell them what room you're going to be in.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Espero que se encuentren bien. Gracias por estar aquí el día de hoy. Vamos a responder algunas de sus preguntas. En la sala número 12 vamos a hablar también algunos updates. En el caso usted no ha podido asistir a alguna de las reuniones durante esta semana, vamos a hablar, todo esto va a ser en español. Ahora, revise las diferentes salas porque si usted habla francés, en la sala número 5 va a estar Carmine, si no me equivoco, y va a estar hablando, va a estar resolviendo también ciertos problemas en francés. También hay alemán, en el caso de que necesite también en alemán, y bueno, ahora en español en la sala número 12. Así que nos vemos en la sala número 12. Thank you, Grace.
Coach Eunice, thank you. Vinny, Dutch?
Goedemiddag, goedenavond allemaal. Welkom weer back on onze Saturday support call. Voor de Nederlands sprekenden onder ons, als je een probleem hebt met het Engels, ik ben available in room nummer 7, dus in kamer 7. En er wordt wel normaal in het Engels gesproken, daarna mocht je een vraag hebben in het Nederlands, gewoon vragen. Je virtual hand opsteken, camera aandoen en dan word je wel aangeroepen en dan antwoord het gewoon in het Nederlands. Goed? Oké, prettige avond verder. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, Vinny. Carmine?
Hello, everybody. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Cabinet et bienvenue à la Support Samedi. Je vais être dans la chambre numéro 5 pour ceux qui parlent le français. Ça va être aussi en anglais, even in English, in room number 5 for waas back office. En français, quand vous rentrez dans la chambre, il faut ouvrir la caméra vidéo, lever la main virtuelle pour demander votre question. Merci.
Thank you. And David?
Yes, hello everybody. I'm going to room 8. I'm going to do a mindset training if you want to make more BTCCs, if you want to understand the blockchain BTC20, come to room 8 because I will give an amazing mindset training.
And you were supposed to say all that in German.
In Deutsch?
Deutsch?
Nee, wir machen das nicht in Deutsch. Nee. Wir können Deutsch reden daar ook so. Also I can speak Dutch, Netherlands, so. Multi-language, German, Netherlands, and English.
Dutch, for Deutsch, room
Deutsch,
8. Room
Netherlands,
8.
Engels,
Okay.
English.
All right. Okay. Thank you all so much. Noni K, would you go ahead and as far as the rooms are concerned, you're all set?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to go ahead. All righty.
And do you want me to read off the rooms?
Yes, I will have you read off the rooms now, please.
Okay. Room 1, Harvest Party Support. Room 2, Capital 3.0 Status and Allocations and Refund. Room 3, MetaMask Security and Capital 3.0. Room 4, BTC 20 DApp Mining Support. Room 5, WAS Back Office and Getting Started. Room 7, General Updates, New Trends, Dodo. Room 8 is Mindset and Strategy. Room 9 is Liquid Pay Support. Room 12, Spanish Language WAS Support. 13 and 14 are conference room.
All right, please go ahead and open up the rooms.
Okay. Rooms are open.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, folks. Please go ahead and make your way to the rooms. Go ahead and put the rest of that music on so you can make your way to the rooms.
There's also still quite a number of people in the main rooms. We'll give them a little bit longer to sort themselves out. Maybe Latai's internet dropped out.
Yeah, it's been bouncing me back and forth. I logged into your room and it took me back to the main room.
Okay. Still 23 there in the main room. All right, well, we'll get started. I'll just run through the protocols. Latai can find us when she can and take over moderating. So good morning, everyone. Usual things, human face in camera, raise hands, and I can see the questions being asked. Who wants a question, and then we'll proceed from there. Any hands? Any questions? I know Mai has got one. Actually, she's probably got about five, but
You know me. Yeah, I got questions. That's why I'm here.
raise your hand. Come on.
Oh,
Yep, Michaela beat you.
how how are we uh cleaning the allocation one? I think it's done already, right? Yeah, right.
As you saw, I presume you saw the message from Lucky. We're still waiting.
Okay.
Everyone, the allocation, voting, all those sort of things. I sent a long list of errors, not people, but the errors, with a couple of examples of the errors where things have gone wrong. I sent a list of those that I have observed over the last few days, helping people to get their voting up to date. Sent that in a Word document to David for distribution to various people, and waiting for action, basically. No, I'm waiting to hear what they've, if they've found where, because some people have had all sorts of weird things happen. Like they've had votes, allocations minted a few times. They've had, there's accounts that haven't had their numbers, their votes minted. So just hold tight and let's see if we can get this all cleaned up. As for your particular aspect, May, we're waiting, as far as we know, we're waiting on Ethereum Finance to get their DApp fully ready. Now, whether that's whitelisting or application issues, C minor, I don't know if the blood's rushing to your head or not, but I'm getting dizzy. You're upside down.
Yeah.
So we're waiting on them to get their DApp all organised. There are people that need whitelisting. They might have issues with the application side of that process. We're just waiting to hear. Don't panic.
Okay.
Carl,
Well, thank you.
I'll
Thank you
be
for
back.
that.
Okay.
I'm going to mute everybody and I'll be back to help you co-host.
Latai dropped out, did she?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to unmute Carl.
Yep. All right. Michaela, you can unmute.
Yes. Yeah, Carl, you just touched on, the Capital 3.0. I think now people are saying the same thing that I was asking you that Thursday night. I think they finally is hitting around, and I've heard a few people that are going through those ineligible, what is it? Eligibility process, which is not going through. So you just hit on it. That was my main question, to see if I'm the only one that was experiencing that. But you're saying to wait and they're going to fix it. I don't want to send another email I just got an email for Lucky last night, yesterday. But so that's where I'm at now. I'm just gonna wait to see if I need to do anything with my. So I don't need to do anything with my Phantom wallet or trying to do anything.
No, if you've done all your voting, I'm getting. You got different speakers or something, Michaela?
I do.
Once you've done all your voting, the Phantom wallet is no longer involved. That's only with our DApp. Claiming your tokens are with Ethereum Finance DApp. Okay, so there's no connection anymore.
Okay.
All you need to do is just load up their DApp, check for messages that they've defined their token, so you can import it into your wallet, and then everything's fine.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Simona, haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, hey Carl. Sorry about the video. Yeah, I've had some family issues and kind of got behind. So what I'd like to know is if I could, well, I'm probably going to need the procedure just to understand the steps real quick for the Capital 3.0. Or maybe you can refer me to a video and I can kind of pick it up.
Okay, well, first off, there's always Joe's videos on his YouTube.
Right.
And everyone should be watching those videos because the more you watch them, the more he earns, because he's just upgraded his computer and he needs to pay for it. So help him out economically. Where are you at with Capital 3?
I purchased the first subscription. I think is $500 subscription that I purchased, and I haven't set anything up yet. That's been the issue. I've got to pull all the pieces together and step through that process.
Okay. Technically, this is a Wednesday business development question, but no one else has got their hand up, so stuff it. Let's go ahead. I'm pretty free, bit of a rebel, so I don't mind. All right. Well, you've been accumulating tokens for a long while. You will have 2 withdrawals of your tokens. The first one was 25% of your accumulated, and the second one was 5% of your accumulated. The reason it was less is because the limitations set on by the project people. Right? They didn't want a flood of tokens into the market. Right, so they changed that they set those parameters. It's nothing to do with Chavez, okay, or was. Now, but in reality, even though it was only 5%, it's actually 40% of the first allocation, because after the first one was taken out at 25%, you continued to accumulate. And at the time 5% was taken out, you had a bigger pool of tokens to withdraw against. Now, the first 2 withdrawals are manual, okay? They are a learning or training exercise for everyone to get to feel what this whole process is all about. So he wanted everyone to participate. He wanted everyone to do the steps and learn from it. They're all very simple steps. So I think most of the confusion is basically people panicking that this is going to be complex, and it's really not. The only complexity is linking the tokens to wallets and networks, which is basics, things that people should know by now. Right. So if you're not comfortable with these concepts, you need to be doing more training, learning about what networks are, what blockchains do what tokens are on those blockchains, how those tokens communicate, how they move, the ramifications of addresses, getting addresses wrong, etc. They're all basics, nothing to do with Capital 3. And I'm finding a lot of people have forgotten a lot of these basics. When I get asked questions, I'm starting to ask other questions myself to see where people have, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I want people to remember these basics, because we're going to have more and more products. We're going to have more and more interaction with platforms. We're going to have more and more interaction with other networks. Chavez said it on yesterday on Friday's update or training. I knew it was coming. He's dropped a hint a little while ago, and he was very adamant about this yesterday. We're going to have a new token coming into our waas back office and a new chain. You're going to be able to deposit USDC on the Polygon network. Okay, I've been pushing for several networks to deposit in and withdraw. That's starting, because the regulations in the European region and other places will limit the access by USDT. So we need people to understand the interaction of all of these concepts, these basics. So that's why the first two allocations were compulsory and manual. Moving forward with futures, there will be more flexibility. You'll be able to choose whether you participate in a project or not. There will be more details about the projects. There will be still limitations by the project. We might get an allocation that says you can put 100% of your tokens straight in, and you can liquidate 100% straight away if you want to. At the moment, we've got vesting on the first two. The first one is a 24-month vesting. So your dispersals will be actually it's not 24 months, so I should remind everybody. There'll be a release, and then a release every month from then on, which means it's actually 23 months and 1 day. The second one is 9 releases, right? 9 vesting. But there will be some that there's no limitation. You can sell it straight away or hang on to it as you see fit. Now, just keeping an eye on the time. Has Noni come back? No, she's running around still. Now, there is essentially the whole process from our side, from the DAP. Have you got the DAP address yet?
Yes, I do. The DAP,
Okay.
which for the Capital 3.0?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I do have that.
Okay, 3p0.capital is the landing page, and then you just click on Open DAP. Okay,
Right.
so we got the DAO vote, you've got your allocation vote, and you've got the project vote. And there's one step in between. There may be requirements, and I say may be requirements, that you need to have an address.
Yes.
In principle, all the allocations will be minted into your Solana wallet, so you only need your Phantom wallet attached.
Okay.
The first two, however, need an Ethereum-based address for the base network, and the second one needs a Finny wallet address for Koi network. Koi is a network in its own right. It's a cloud computing project. You can run cloud AI. You can run Koi nodes, and you will earn more Koi tokens outside of the allocations. You do not need to run a Koi node. It's optional. If you do run a Koi node, There is a set procedure and one requirement, and that is that you use Chavez's referral code. Remember, we are going into these projects on the premise that we're a community. We will go into these projects with a large number of people. That gives that project, whatever that project is, that gives it traction. It gives it a volume of participants straight away. Okay? Now, Koi appreciates us. Koi appreciates us because we are going to facilitate them building up a network of computers that they can use for cloud computing. Okay? And in return, we earn more coin code tokens, but we also earn other project tokens because each task that we run on our computers through the Koi environment, we might get Koi tokens, and we might get the application tokens for that project. So you'll see airdrops, you'll see volume of your tokens that you stake to the node build up. Okay, so it's a secondary income stream as well. But the big thing is if you use Chavez's referral code starting up the node, then he's got more credibility with the future projects. He can go and say, look, we added 5,000 nodes straight into the Koi project. That's what bringing a community along does for that project. Okay, so, but at the moment, we're not doing any training on that. We have been doing it, you know, if you were under Eunice, he'd contact you and say, do you want to run a Koi node? And you do it. I did it with people in my team. I did it with the co-hosts here as well, because they're somewhat orphaned at the moment. So we went through the process and several of them took up the option and started their nodes. And they've been earning all sorts of tokens. I've got about 10 different tokens in my Finny wallet now, right? So that's pretty much where you're up to now, if you followed all of that.
Okay, great.
You've got my Telegram. If you want to find out more, you can just message me.
Okay, thank you, Carl. I've just been out of sync, and I'll check the videos and then also try to get with you. I've got some family issues. I'm going to have to miss some more time, but I need to kind of get situated.
Okay, well, the only thing I will allude to now is if you start the process of voting, the first vote is the DAO token, DAO vote. But at the moment, there is nothing to delineate between all the tokens in your wallet. I've already made petitions to Chavez to make some twinks to there. I don't think it's working. As I said, there's a lot of people have got little issues, and I've made a suggestion that he makes the governance token just governance, and then he does application tokens. But when you go to do your vote, you'll vote all of those tokens into staking, right? One of them will be your DAO vote. So I suspect all the others will go together and they'll go into the second. Well, actually, they possibly won't even go into the second allocation now, because officially that closed at 7 p.m. UK time yesterday. So your tokens may go into the third allocation. I haven't heard if he's closed the second one yet, but officially it was going to close at the end of UK. Doesn't matter. If you do the votes, and you're quite welcome to do so, there's no moratorium on you doing your votes. They'll all go into staked format. Then when you do the last vote, they'll go into whatever project. If the vote button, I haven't looked to see today, but if the vote button is still active, then presumably you'll go into the second project. You'll need to provide the Finny wallet address. So you'll need to install that. Joe's definitely got a video for that.
Okay.
When you do the last vote, it will only do the votes and leave one behind. Okay, so effectively it'll strip out your DAO vote and leave it behind and put all the others into the project. And you may just catch up through that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry
Okay.
about the video.
That's all right. Beatrice, let me just click on there. All right, you should be able to unvote now.
Okay. Hi, Carl.
How you going?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Can't
All
quite
right.
see you. Your camera's very tilted.
Yeah. I don't have a computer, but I have 3.0 tokens. So we're not doing anything on the phone to be part of this new allocation we're talking about, correct? Because it's not done on the phone,
Okay,
right? You
yeah,
have to
that
have a
is the case.
computer. Yeah.
Yes, you need to install the Finny wallet as a plug-in to a browser. Now, there is a workaround for that. There is a browser called Kiwi browser, and that will plug in on a mobile device. I've done it as a test and train. I plugged in MetaMask. It was a little bit clunky, but I did do it a year ago. It was clunky because it was hard to track where the notify messages, confirm, next, proceed, etc. Those notifies were a bit hard to find if you were not experienced, and things would hang. That is an option. I'm not recommending it. And there are others that have got the same issue. And maybe if you know someone with a computer, you could just install the wallet, get the address, go to the DApp, do the vote process, uninstall the wallet, keeping the 12-word phrase, right? As long as you've kept the 12-word phrase. Can you just ask the people around you to be quiet, please?
Let me move. I'm moving. Okay. I'm at work. That's fine. You can go ahead.
Remember, everybody, keep the background noise out of the way so everyone can hear everyone else. Another option is similar to that, and that is use a public computer, but you never know what's sitting on public computers, monitoring keystrokes and that sort of thing. But if they've got good security, then it's probably okay. Or if your upline has got a computer, go and sit with them, do the process, and then uninstall again. Always keeping the 12-word phrase, so that because that address is going to get an allocation each month for 9 months, 8.5 months. So you want to be able to re-access the wallet. Okay. That's all I've been able to suggest for people at the moment. Maybe they'll come out with a mobile version of the wallet, and then you'll be able to just do it on your phone.
Okay. I tried to get on your Zoom yesterday. I tried all day yesterday, and for some reason I couldn't get on. So
hang on, on my Zoom, you mean the one-on-ones I was doing?
Yeah, the one that you always do with your downlines.
Okay.
You have it. Yeah, I try to get on, and
yeah, that was a one-off.
The time difference.
No, those Zooms were not scheduled. So as soon as I closed that link expired.
Oh, okay.
It's not
All
like
right.
this link. This link is a corporate link. It will always be active, right? If you click on it, it'll be the right one. One off, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run type of links. As soon as the host closes that Zoom, that's it. That
Mm-hmm.
link is expired.
Yeah, but can I ask a favor though? Can you tell us for me, can you tell me when you having your Zoom US time? Because I'm confused with the US time and Sydney time or Australia time. It doesn't work. I went on Google and they told me that you said 9 a.m., which would be Saturday for you, but it's going to be 5 o'clock for me in the United States. And I went on and I couldn't get on.
Yeah, it will
So
be.
the time difference is like I can't. I really needed to go on
Yeah, but
your Zoom yesterday,
you're
but couldn't do it.
Beatrice, you're mixing up issues. You got the time difference calculation correct. Right? 9 a.m. my time will be 5 p.m. your time the night before. That was
Mhm.
correct. You just confused by the fact that the link had already expired because that Zoom had closed.
Yeah, yeah.
So keep using
All right.
Google the way you did, and
Mm-hmm.
you'll be right, but only on links that are active.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate
Okay.
it.
May.
Hi, Carlo. I just like to show you what you're talking about, the allocation tool, the
Yep.
queen thing. You know, I have my thing set up, but I don't earn anything yet. So I would like to show you. Check this out. Okay. Right here, this account I had got minted on Tuesday, no, Thursday already after Chavez was talking about. I got this, wallet, everything, but I don't receive any. Yeah, yeah.
No, you won't.
Why?
They haven't been released yet.
Oh, yeah, because I am on my pattern here. I I have 58. Yeah, 58 for the second allocation here,
Okay.
and I voted already.
Yes,
But
that's where everyone's up to that point, but they're
oh,
but as I said, I sent a list of all the people that I've been helping people set up get to this point. You're right up to
okay,
date. You're ready. But there are
okay.
people that haven't had they've had tokens withdrawn and they
Mm.
haven't been minted into the DAO voting process.
Oh,
There are people that had some tokens minted multiple times. There are
wow, how
people that
can
had
you
the
do that?
wrong
Yeah,
number.
yeah, because when I did it, it already showed here, so I just stay here now. I don't know what I do next,
Yeah,
right?
nothing. Just wait.
Okay.
Remember, the voting process officially only closed 24 hours ago.
Yeah, but I have one account, and then two I can do right. I can vote right away Thursday, and one I do Friday. And yesterday I talked to David for one of my account, and it showed this morning. I just did before when we come to the zone here. I just voted too on that one. So yeah, I got voted too.
You should
So
officially you should have done them all on Thursday or Friday. Well,
no, it did not meant it. Yeah. One of my account did not mint it. So it withdraw my WhatsApp office, but did not mint it on my Platinum wallet. So I cannot vote it, This
yes,
58, I just did it before, I jump in your zone. So it
yeah.
showed, because
As I
yesterday I
said,
talked to David, and I put my username and my address. I gave it to David yesterday. So I think he helped me get it through. Yeah.
I've told David, I've given him a list of all the different things. There's about 9 different errors that people have got.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
And he was taking that to Chavez. So
Okay. Yeah, I will happy. I got
you're
this
up to
result.
date. Just wait.
It showed up. Hmm.
Yep.
But my next question is, I interested about the Queen note running. How much the package stuff like that. Can I join you guys like we did the other note, the Bitcoin note, BTCC note, or I don't know.
No, there's no syndicates for those nodes. You can just run one. They're free to run.
Oh, how do you do that?
Anybody can run a coin node. There's no syndicates. There's no cost. There's no point for a syndicate.
Do you have a way? How do I do that in my computer here? I don't know.
Just click on Coin Network down the bottom left of the wallet. Okay. Now, this has all changed since I set mine up. Just click on Earn Koi and More on the left. Okay, stop. All right, that's the screen that we were presented with when we first started using the nodes or building the nodes. Now, first off, click here for more information. Don't do it, but can you see it?
Yes. Oh no, no, wait, where's that?
Just below download.
Oh, a different operating system. Is a click here for more option?
Yeah. Now, also, don't do it. I
Yep.
said, just can you see it? Scroll down a little bit. That's too far. Back. All right. There's also stop. You can go and join the Discord server for Koi. All right. So you've got information available if you go and look for it. There is another document you'll find depending on where you proceed. There it is there. Check the Koi node tutorial under the Windows download. Can you see that?
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, all that information is there, and there is an instruction document that leaders have. Okay. Which
Maybe I had to work one-on-one with you on this.
largely, yes.
Yes.
Right. So
After the meeting, if you have time, today I don't work. I can work with you one-on-one, so we can figure this out. Okay.
right. The other important thing, everybody, again, this is a Wednesday business development type of question, but Michaela's got a hand up, so we'll keep it short for that purpose. But
right.
The minimum requirement is important because unlike the WAS nodes, these nodes are running software for other people. Okay. And if you're worried about security, don't be. The Koi people look at the code before they add it to the node. Okay. So their code is vetted for security. And when they change it, it's vetted again. Right. So it's virtually impossible for malicious code like a virus or a Trojan to get through because they've got to present the software, and then the software is read before it's added to the node. And then after that, you also have the option, do I want to run this piece of software or not? And if you don't, you just don't start that task. Okay. Now, the minimum requirement for our nodes is what are you running? You're running Chrome. You're running an Apple.
I'm a Chrome. My laptop is Mac, so
Yeah. So it's a little bit cumbersome, and I don't know where to tell you to go and look. But the configuration is a 4-core processor, 8 gig of RAM, and a 50 gig SSD.
We had to
Right.
do 101, Carl, after this meeting. And when you had time, message me. I have you on my Telegram. So,
Yeah.
okay. Well, let other people ask question then. Thank you.
Yeah. You there, Noni? You want to take over co-hosting or moderating?
Sure. Will do. Hi, Michaela. Can you please unmute yourself? Ask Carl your question.
Yes. Yeah, Carl, it's the node, the COI node. I've already downloaded it whilst I was setting up my wallet. It came through and I just clicked, and I happened to download it. I didn't know how I did it, but so do I need someone referral code to have done that?
When you start it, you need a referral code, yes, and the ideal is to use Chavez's referral code.
Okay, I haven't gone any further, but
Did you start? Did you start the install or?
Yes,
stop?
I think. Yeah.
Okay. Did you go to the
vesting portal?
The what?
Like it says vesting portal.
Yeah. Did you go into that process where you connect an Ethereum address, you connect to Discord, etc.,
Yeah.
verify your email?
I did. I went through the Discord.
Okay. Did you connect? Did you join the Discord server?
I don't think I did.
Okay. All right.
Because when I was doing my wallet, it just happened to pop up. I didn't know what, I thought it was the regular procedure going. I didn't think I was downloading the node.
Okay.
Can I?
Did you actually install a wallet as well?
Yes, my wallet is on my Chrome, and the Discord now yesterday was showing on my Edge.
Oh,
So I have to.
Yeah, just don't panic. All right.
Okay.
Discord is an application, so you can run it on any browser, right? So you could just log into Discord on Firefox, anything. So you can sync them if you want through Chrome, and use it's just your Discord account. It's just a Web 2 application. It's not Web 3. So don't panic.
Okay.
Now, did you use the same 12-word phrase for the wallet as for the node?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Let me see. It gave me a PIN number. He asked for a PIN.
No,
Is
the
that the
PIN
same?
the PIN is just for starting the node.
Okay. Yeah.
But the
Yes, I
12-word
think.
phrase, if you use the same 12-word phrase, effectively the node has a wallet built in. So if you run the wallet, you can plug that wallet into your wallet application. It's the same thing. You don't need it. You can have a separate 12-word phrase in the wallet as well. I did that, and it automatically imported all of the tokens for me. Okay. So in my wallet, I see the same tokens as I see in the node.
Okay.
Okay. I'll think about it for the next 25 minutes or so.
Okay.
It's starting to look like I might do a coin node after party.
Okay.
So
So,
just leave it with me for the moment. I'll
okay. All right.
before we finish, I'll say, and anybody that's already connected to me in Telegram, if you send a message quickly, I might take a moment's break and go and have a coffee. But if you watch for a message, I'll
The one
post a
you
link.
gave, the address in Telegram that you gave me, it said call left. And then I clicked on the next thing. I can see your phone number, but I couldn't see your channel ID anymore.
No,
It says left, so I'll have to get that again.
no. Once you send a message, it'll stay in your contact list. But yes, it's Carl Crypto Dundee left.
Okay.
Left means that anybody that wants to join my team should join my left. Otherwise, you get swallowed up by my spillover.
Oh. I don't know if I got your. The one that I joined was the orphan something.
Oh, the lost souls and orphans. Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine. You can still message me direct.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got the link.
All right.
I'll see if we might. I'll think about it. Noni?
Okay, thank you. Keith, can you please unmute yourself and ask Carl your question? Keith?
Hi, Carl. Just a question about once these tokens are launched onto the exchanges, presumably we'll be notified when they are launched, and will we be provided with information on the token, what the potential opportunity is, what the background of it is, so that we can get an indication of how long we might hold on to the token, what the potential opportunity is going to be?
That is the plan, yes. You'll see that it's all fogged out, but it's already in the DApp. The location for that information is in the DApp already. So because everyone is going into each of these projects now, that information is basically moot. But long term, you're supposed to be able to see the white paper, background information, networks and platforms, etc. Okay, that is the long-term plan, because it's going to be voluntary which of these projects you want to go into. So you need to do your due diligence. There is no due diligence on these ones because it's mandatory at the moment. Now, having said that, the Koi token is already live on 2 platforms. If you go to CoinMarketCap and search the Koi node, Koii, Koi token, you'll see that it's on MEXC or MCEX or whatever it is, and option.io, I think it is. So people have already gone and bought these tokens, and some have made money already. I haven't looked today what they're worth. They launched at 407 or something. They shot up to 0.1 and then they dropped back again. So there was obviously pump and dump going on there. But these tokens have got a long term. They're not memes. They're not. They're utility tokens. So they have a use. They have a use case, right? Companies that want to launch their project on the Koi node to have cloud computing will get to buy these tokens in to disperse, right? They have to pay their bills, right? They're not running on our computers for free. If they want to, they can also pay in their own token. So they've got to have a legitimate token. Okay. Now, there's one more point that I'll make for people. I mentioned all of those different documents where you can find information. There is one configuration in there mentioned as a minimum, but I asked on a meeting we had with the Koi people, is that because they're going to get into cloud AI? If you can't afford to build an AI and run it like ChatGPT, this is where I believe they're going to be going, and they sort of confirmed it to us. They're going to have the ability to run AIs for people. So they're going to need lots of resources, power and disk space at least. That's a very big configuration, and it will need a lot of computing power, but you'll earn a lot from that if they go ahead with that sort of thing. This computer, as I've said before, the one that I'm sitting at, I'm running the Koi node and Zoom at the same time. Not right now, because I turned it off so that you get decent response. But the current configuration of this is about 8 to 10 times better than the minimum of the waas nodes. Okay. Joe, that the computer that Joe just upgraded to is about the same as this. I don't know whether he got a newer processor, but they're both i7s. Mine's a Gen 15. He might have got a Gen 16. I don't know if they've released a Gen 16 yet. Okay, so this works really well, but it will be about 1/8, right? 1/8 of a cloud AI configuration that's in those documents. So there's going to be levels, just so people know. Next.
Okay, thank you.
Answer. Okay, your question was answered. Wonderful. Rowena, please unmute yourself.
Oh, thank you, Nonik. Hello, Carl. Yeah, can I join the Zoom after party too, please? Because I am interested in the node as well. If you could please
I had
help
a
me check
feeling that
my
was going to be your
computer.
question.
No, I was talking this one before yet, so I know you know it already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if
know.
you could please, check my computer configuration too, that would be wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's all.
Okay.
Oh,
You're welcome.
oh, Rowena has another question. Rowena,
I heard.
Where could I get the Zoom link after party?
If I announce that I'll do one, you've got the link. Just send a message.
Okay.
You're in one of
Thank you.
You're in one of the waas nodes, so you're connected to me already.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody else have any questions? Oh, wonderful. Emmy, can you please unmute yourself?
And this is good.
Hi, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Carl,
Hello.
can you hear me now?
Yes. Now you muted yourself again.
I did.
Actually, I'm hearing you, but you're showing as muted.
Yeah, it's strange.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I just wanted to actually confirm that after the Capital 3.0, the first vote, and we sent in our address and with another vote. So the main part is we're waiting on both allocations, correct?
Hang on, Emmy. Hang on. Okay, firstly, you're now showing it as unmuted, which suggests that your video is running very slow and you're very disjointed. So I think you've got extremely low bandwidth. So can you just turn off your camera? We've seen you and verified you, and just go with voice at the moment, because I only got about a third of that question. Ask your question again. Do not mute though.
Okay. 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 So the question is for both allocations. We did both the first vote, and then we sent in our address, and then we did another vote. So there's another step, which is when we claim. So both applications were actually at that point, correct? We haven't done that part.
For the first one, we haven't done that. We have not done the claim. For the second one, I believe we will not do a claim. They will be just airdropped in. Okay. So the first one, we have not done the claim. We're waiting on the project, and the second one, it will be just an airdrop, in my opinion. But was not confirmed or anything yet. I say that because that's how you get tokens in the coin node. They just airdrop them.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to confirm that. You know,
Yes.
And I lucky this morning because on one of my accounts on the second allocation, they did withdraw more. They didn't mention on the
Slow down. Slow down. You're still breaking up quite a bit. If you're on a mobile device using mobile data, you are in a very poor reception.
Yeah, I actually not here right now. That's oh,
It's even worse now.
It's even worse. So okay, I will drive somewhere else, and then if catch you if I know, I'll probably send you on a telegram.
Okay. All right, we'll do a queue jump. We'll do a queue jump now. Eunice, what are you doing in here? Did you have nobody to talk to?
No,
Hello.
we finished in my room, but I wanted to, be here to hear some of the question and answer. Thank you, Carl.
Okay. Well, all the good questions have been asked. We've run out too.
Well, let's. I have remember the other day I told you helped me with the issue in MetaMask, and
Yeah.
my account was stuck there with some of the. I still have knowing that account in another account. I remember you helped me with one. I tried to do the same thing with the second account with the nonce, but it didn't work. And I don't know if we can. I don't know if we have the time to go and see what is the problem and see if you can help me out with that.
Well, technically, yes, we have, because we've got almost 16 minutes left.
Yes. Okay. See if he. Let me just go into. This is my MetaMask account. 1 second. Okay. Is my third account. 1 second. I'll let you know.
Okay, hang on a sec, Eunice, just stop there. All right. Is that link for that Google Doc, has that been posted in the Doge group or something?
Do you want me to do it here?
Because I haven't read messages yet. Is that it? Has that been published, has it?
Yes, yes, it's a form that is public. Yes,
Okay.
people should be okay. You already? Ah, no, I didn't. Let me just put it here. Um, Whoever didn't get the C30 DAO tokens should be do that form, or whoever put the wrong address, the Fini address, for the second allocation. That's the form that they need to do it. I already put the link on the chat. If anyone wants to do it please, because anyway, we should be do that as soon as possible. Look, this
Yeah.
is the account. Let me just show you this one.
Just
Okay.
get yourself set up and I'll explain to people. Okay. As I said earlier, I sent a list of all of the errors that have been happening to people to David, and obviously they've taken on board some of that information. So if you haven't had your second vote or even your first votes allocations minted into your Phantom wallet, then grab the link out of the chat and fill in that form. As for other things like you've got too many times, uh, one of my accounts, my tokens were minted 3 times. One of the other co-hosts showed me that they had their tokens minted 3 times. Some had them twice. So there's nothing in that form for you. It may be a case of, well done, you happy birthday. If you've done other things wrong, at least I've reported it. Okay. Whether there's an action, I don't know yet, but at least if you haven't been minted, this will get you fixed up. So go and do that. All right.
Okay.
You stop sharing, Eunice.
Yes. Okay, this is the account. I already dropped the address into the chat for you. Okay, and I got in that account, I got several pending, and the reason why I got those pending is because I, for any a reason I don't remember, I tried to put many uh, NFT miners with different NFT miners, 50 and 500 and $5,000 to go together in one shot and put into
Yeah. You
into
did a batch stake,
yeah,
and
exactly.
you did more than 20 at a time, correct?
I did I different even. I believe
Yeah.
there was more than 20. Yes.
Yeah, it's the number, not the mix. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, this is what caused the problems in the first day. Okay, people like I
Mhm.
had 32 to stake day one of various of 1 and 10 X's. Okay,
Mhm.
it's the number, and the problem is that our chain runs fast enough that it completes its work, and MetaMask can't keep up with it. MetaMask is slow. All right, and that's what caused all of these backlogs. So you've got to force the transaction that's causing the problem to go through, and then it typically cascades and processes all the rest and catches up.
Okay.
Sometimes, and it's there is multiple transactions, so you'll clear maybe a quarter of them, and then you'll clear half of them, and then you'll clear the rest. But I've never had more than 3 iterations of the process. All right, so when you did it for this account earlier,
Mhm.
did any of the transactions go through?
Mm, Not really.
Okay.
I went into the nonce, like you told me the other day,
Yeah.
writing down all the nonce numbers, and I tried to do a transaction with a higher gas fee and followed your instructions, but that didn't work.
Okay. Typically, if it didn't, then you picked the wrong transaction. If some of them flushed, then typically that means there's another one causing a blockage. As I said, you could have up to 3 or 4 transactions causing blockages. And that usually comes from doing it on different computers or different devices. All right.
Probably that was happened. Yes, I did it in my cell phone, and then right now I'm in my computer right now.
Yeah, typically that makes it worse. So I always do it only on one device. I typically only do anything like this on one device. I have done them on multiples, but only as practice. I find that the mobile versions of everything are not as reliable as on Chrome because everything is written and optimized to Chrome. So, have you got a list for these transactions right now?
Well, I have it. I opened the new. Sorry, there wasn't a new window.
Don't open in a new window. It's too confusing.
Yeah, exactly. I put here, this is the nonce. For example, this is 190, 90. One second. Instead of window, I put. Sorry, what happened here? Okay. Do you see my screen? No, did you?
No.
Do you see my screen? No.
I see your screen, yes, but I didn't see the one that popped up.
Okay, no, I'm doing right away. Sorry,
Okay.
I put new link tab. Okay, voila. This is what I doing is expect the transaction and check the nonce position. In this case, it's 194. Am I correct? Okay.
Correct so far.
Let's so far. Okay, let's go to the second one. Is this one is 195. They go into the minimum was 195 and the maximum 197.
What was the minimum?
194.
184.
194.
Okay.
I know 187. 187. That was the minimum. Sorry.
Okay. That's the one that you target first.
Okay. We target first the minimum.
Always the minimum. Yeah. That's the transaction that's not going through because the MetaMask allocates the nonce sequentially. So any transaction that's got the higher nonce logically and actually is a later transaction. It's the earliest transaction that's always causing the blockage.
Okay. 187. That's the transaction. That's the lowest one.
All right. Well, pop into MetaMask then.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just be sure. See, 100. You see, 187. Okay.
Yeah. Now, typically, when you've got two of them the same nonce, they've come from different devices. Typically, but not guaranteed. All right. So just do the process. Do a send.
To any account.
Yep. Typically, you can actually do 0, but it's safer to put something in to make sure it's
okay.
MetaMask.
Here I do continue. Am I correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Then nonce. You say 180. What I put here? 187.
Yep.
Okay. Save.
That. Yep. Now make it more attractive. Now edit the fee. You got to make it more attractive. You got to make the server want to process this transaction and complete that nonce.
What you suggest to do instead of 21,000 gas limit?
50,000.
50,000. Okay.
Don't worry about preceding zeros. Just type the 50. Yep.
And
put
what about the gas price?
5. Sometimes you might have to push it harder.
Okay.
But typically that's enough. Yep. Confirm it. Hang on. Wait. Wait. I want to watch it from my browser on the network as well. Just got to open up and put your address in. Okay, go.
Still on pending.
That did not even come in. That there's no transaction for you coming in.
Okay. Probably is that one. What do you think? Let me see if it's that one here. No, 196. Not that one. This is the lowest one. What do you think? We made it more attractive?
Yes, you've got to punch through. Now there could be another issue, or actually another step, not another issue. But as you can see, I'm seeing exactly the same thing. That transaction did not come in at all. All right, try it again and put it up to 100,000 and 15 for the Gwei.
Okay. Continue.
Now the other step, which I used the verse day, which doesn't always need to be done, and we haven't done it much since, is to clear all of the history in MetaMask, but we'll worry about that later.
Okay. 100,015.
Yep.
Okay, save. Then confirm.
No, you haven't changed the nonce.
187. Okay, save.
Yep.
Confirm.
Yep. Here it comes.
I saw it.
There you go. 12 transactions have now just flushed.
Good.
Okay.
At
now
least.
refresh the transaction history. Scroll up. And
looks like all the transactions are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because our chain runs too fast, it only noticed that 12 of them flushed. In the background, the rest of them went anyway.
Yeah. Okay, good. Amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yay.
Now I recorded. The last time didn't record it.
I'll be calling you for a copy of that recording. Hi, Michaela. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
You can go back to your own room now, Eunice.
Yeah, now I can go back. No, now you know what I'm doing now? I'm staking the NFTs because of that I have 40 NFTs, including one the $5,000 NFT. I couldn't stake because of this thing. Thank you very much, Carl.
You're welcome.
See you in the main room.
Okay.
Go ahead, Michaela.
Okay. No, I was going to ask about the steps that you just did, because I believe I have some pending. I've seen some pending, but I didn't know what to do with it. So is there a step by step, or did he say he did a recording of the process?
Okay. Firstly, the recording is for him.
Oh, okay.
Joe and I have discussed making a video of this process, and I said no, because there are nuances, pun not intended, with nonces. There's nuances with this process. As you saw, I've already done this with Eunice, and he's done it himself. But this time it didn't work. So it's very hard to say in a video changes, right? So, and also I didn't want people who didn't know what they're doing doing this and making it worse.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Makes
So
sense.
this sort of problem is one that you should always bring to support day or to an upline that knows what they're doing. If you're an amateur, don't do it.
Okay.
All right.
I am.
Get help. Get help. Always get help.
Okay.
Now,
Gotcha.
anybody that's got the ability to direct message me, send me a message in about 15 minutes after this finishes, not the breakout room, but 15 minutes after the whole Zoom shuts down. That way it gives me a moment to go and have a coffee. I will do a brief after party for Koi node. Okay. If you want to start a node, it will be brief. We will just check your configuration, work out whether it's worth you even thinking about running the node, and maybe we'll do an install training next Wednesday on business development. Okay.
Okay. I just sent you a message on the orphan page, your page.
Okay, that's direct message me. Direct message me, not through the any group. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I can. So how do I do that? Oh, it's gone.
Chantel, there's somebody in your room that's kind of just hanging on that you were working with, and the same with Carl. Is Carl back yet?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you need a few more minutes.
That's fine.
No. I'm just telling the people there that have got direct contact to me. I was just going to do a cursory or check of their computers to see if they could run a Koi node.
Okay, Chantel.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, fantastic. David says everything went well. That Tracy was real quiet and shy. But otherwise, everything went well in the room.
Everything was good, good mindset, and the people had some really nice eye openers. It's always good to see when people see the aha moment. You know, when they see that moment that they say, "Oh, this is what I can do with my BTCCs." Wow, you know, that is that moment. You know.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, very good. Dennis, everything went okay?
Yes, everything on me. Just one thing. If anyone can answer, Carl, or what, because I have a inquiry that there is a something looping on when trying to do the KYC. It says that the KYC have been successfully verified, and then when you go to the card, when you go back, and then it will loop again to the KYC that said you have to finish the KYC, and then you submit it, and then it says verified again, and then it looked back again to get back to the KYC. So I asked the person to create a short video on the screen recording on how is that, but is that something that we who is going to be addressed with for that issue is to be solved?
And do you know where? Oh, 2 seconds. Do you know where they are in the world?
Yeah, he the thing is he is in Mexico. He did his KYC, but when his wife KYC has been doing, that's the where the loop comes from. So it doesn't make sense because he did his KYC not a problem. When his wife is doing the KYC, then it's just keep on looping on go back to the KYC, and yeah, and when it says successful, and then it's go back again to the KYC. So I don't know who's going to be how technical is that, or who's going to send that issue.
Eunice, are you still here? I think Eunice left. I mean, because he's in Mexico, he might be having an idea of that. Okay. Anyone else? Any other tech? Want to go ahead and Carmine? Did you want to address that?
No,
Go ahead.
no, not address that. I just had a question regarding Vault Horizon.
Okay.
If we, if
Okay, just 2 seconds. Anyone about the looping? Anybody want to take a stab at it?
I would
Sylvia?
suggest, Grace, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
go ahead.
I would suggest the look back is, once you have verified, don't press the back arrow. Close the app and open it again, because pressing the back arrow on your phone or your device will send it back to the previous step. The previous step is for you to verify. So that is the loop that is happening. So once you have verified, close the app and then open it again and try that and see if it works.
Okay. Grace,
Mhm.
Sylvia, the one who hands up, she's the one that has that issue. If you
Okay.
can, if she can explain, if you can unmute her, she can explain what's exactly going on. At
Okay.
least, yeah, she has the one that has the issue.
Okay.
So Sylvia,
Hi again. And my husband is by the computer. He explained we did the KYC yesterday, and he's actually made a video and sent in how it's looping. But if Axel want to add some more information, it's better he does it because I'm not so good on explaining. But we did everything, the KYC, and it was clear, and then it's looping. So if you want more information, ask Axel. It's better.
Grace,
Okay.
yeah, can you unmute Axel G, BTCC Maximalist? Can you
Tell him to
put your
raise his
hands up,
hand.
Axel, please?
Raise your virtual hand.
Raise your hand so that you'll be able to, Grace will be able to catch you up.
Virtual hand. Okay, there he
Yeah.
is. Oh, hey, Axel. Go ahead and unmute.
Yes, to reply to Carmine, we have closed everything. I even uninstalled the app and then I logged in again, and it's the same issue. As soon as you put your PIN code, it comes into the same loop. It says it's the KYC is successfully submitted, and then you cross it down to get to the card for activation, like I did, and then it comes to say that the KYC is pending. Please send your information again, and then you confirm that, and then you get back to KYC successfully submitted, and this is how it goes on. And I send the video of doing this to Dennis, so he has like seeing the process of logging in and doing the process.
Okay, and it was Cryptotech who was the person addressing the issue.
Oh, sorry, Cryptotech. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay. Dennis, do you have the video now?
Axel, actually, it was gone in the Telegram. I'm checking the Telegram right now. It's gone. I don't know why. If you can resend it, please.
Yes, of course.
Dennis, Axel, minimum information available at the moment, but from what you've said, yes, you've submitted the KYC, it just hasn't been approved yet.
Yes, I understand. But the thing is, there is no mail correspondence to the mail address which is submitted in the initial KYC.
You're
Cannot
very,
hear you,
very
Axel.
faint.
Cannot hear you.
Okay, now you hear me better, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what I said is that we have not received any information on the mail that's submitted with the KYC. So it seems that it might be some glitch within the phone, or it's just, I don't know. It's very difficult to understand the situation, because you don't get the confirmation, more than
Well,
in the phone.
if it hasn't been approved, it hasn't been approved. So there are people that have waited a week to get their approval. So I would be A, waiting, but B, support for the actual app. You should be looking for the support in the app. It's not something we here can deal with. If it's information that Chavez needs to know so that he can improve the process, submit it through the support. But if it's an issue with KYC speed or frequency with the provider of KYCs, then Chavez again needs to know that as well. But at the moment, the information you've provided is just you're not approved yet. You got to wait.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. 2 seconds. Tracy, you're nodding your head. You want to go ahead and say something about this particular issue, not anything else, right? Okay, go ahead, please.
Thanks. I was just agreeing with everything Carl had said. Even when we first had the opportunity to use the private link to download the apps, several of us waited an elongated period of time to get the KYC approved. And some people simply did not get it approved. So what Carl was saying is absolutely true. So if you can get that information to Chavez, his tech team will look directly at it for you, Axel, and I'm sure it'll get resolved from that manner. But we are restricted what we can do from this end. Okay.
Thank you, Casey.
Yeah.
All right.
Dennis, what we
ahead.
don't know is that if this information is received to the KYC approver or if it's not, that's the first issue. And the second thing is that I have done the exactly process. And for me, I got confirmation that the KYC was submitted. I got the feedback in the mail, but I was not approved. And then it took a little while and then I became approved. But in this case, we haven't got any information on the mail that we actually, it's received the information for the KYC to be approved.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. So you might have to submit it again. But again, I would pass that information to your upline leader and get that directly to Chavez's team if you're dealing with a wrinkle that it appears one card worked, the other one hasn't. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would do
and
that.
I also have direct downline on my side that has the exactly same situation, and he's been waiting now for like 4 or 5 days or something.
Okay, hang on 2 seconds. Dennis, do you have the video now?
Did you receive it?
No, it's not on my Telegram. I saw it earlier, but it's gone in the message. I don't know why.
Axel, can you share the video or not?
Yes, of course.
Okay, why don't you share it? Let's take a quick look at what's happening.
Yeah, you can send again, and then I will share the screen to everyone to see. Okay, here you go.
You have it now?
Yeah, I have it now. Okay, so let me open the. Okay.
And Eunice, you're back. This is what's happening in Mexico.
Okay, so let me share you my
What happened?
In a second,
I suspect that there might be issues with privacy. I don't think we should be sharing something like that.
Okay.
No,
Let me do
I
this.
don't know. I don't know. We actually with several people using the card right now, Liquid Pay, and everything was okay. It's probably and Chavez is aware about this issue when people put the KYC and it's still there, thinking and thinking and thinking.
It's looping.
We need to wait.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not thinking. It's processing, and it comes to the next step. But the next step is the pending, and then when you confirm that, you go back to say it's the KYC is successfully submitted. So it's like it's not thinking. It's going just back all the time.
Mhm.
Okay.
I didn't have that problem anyway. I know Axel probably has. You got like 5 hours before you get it approved, no? Something like that, Axel, the first time.
Yes.
Exactly. Me, I was like I don't know, 2 minutes. But there are
Okay.
cases.
Can
Yeah.
we? Can I? Hang on. Can I put a couple of you in the room for you to take a look at it? Alrighty. Why don't I do that? Is you guys go to a room and take a look at it? Carl has
But
an issue.
there's actually no sensitive information on this video. It's just the picture of the successfully submitted screen, and then
Yeah, okay. Axel, I will share the screen. It's just the part where you can see your KYC submitted successfully. Okay, let me share the
Yeah.
screen.
Yes.
So if you can see the screen now, so it's just KYC submitted successfully. Thank you for submitting KYC. So this is just the part. I don't want to play the video, but this is the video that means if we receive this, that is probably that the KYC is approved, right, Carl?
If it's approved, you'll get a message that it's approved. If they're still looking at it, there might be there's issues that they may have not approved it yet.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. My first thoughts are: did you use the same email address?
No, Sylvia is using her own credentials at every position.
Yeah. It could be
only the same thing is our address where we live.
Yeah. I still stand by what I said. I'd be taking it to the support within the app or through your upline directly to Chavez to get it looked at.
Okay.
If not, then you guys are going to have to, live apart. You're gonna have to move out.
Yeah.
That'd be the solution right there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
or
that's
I
a good
issue
bit
another card later on I can give to her.
Yeah, I think that advice by Grace is good. Sylvia, you can do better. Go find someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I put you? No, Sylvia, you're laughing too hard. Okay. No, you're enjoying that too much. Should we? So should we still go ahead and have a few of you look at this? Look at
I will wait and I will submit some information to the provider if I find it on the app. And also I will tell my upline, which is Pascal Defo. So see if he have any possibility to get further to Chavez with this. I don't know if it's necessary or not.
Thank you. Carmine, do you remember what you were going to share?
Oh my goodness, Grace. Woo! I was just asking, some people are coming in still saying that their Vault Horizon amount is incorrect, and they've opened support tickets and nothing's really been resolved. I said, okay, I'll just ask around to see if maybe we can get some maybe lucky to create a new form. But that was it, just to see if something more can be done for their Vault Horizon or incorrect Vault Horizon. That was it.
Anybody want to share on that? Carl, that's kind of your area as far as.
Okay, there is still issues. The process is to go through support. I can encourage the process. I had one in my team discover that nothing had appeared yet. And he said, okay, well, we hit the support ticket, submitted it. He said he'll get back to me in a day or two once it's resolved. And then within 10 minutes, he sent a message saying, oh, it's there. They've done it. So they are taking note of the support tickets. Keep doing that process. Don't flood them with repeat. There's no point. We are aware that they close the support tickets, what I call prematurely. The whole support process, from my 40 years of experience, is you don't close them until it's actually resolved. But that's a separate bug of mine. I'll keep mentioning it to Chavez. So the process is being done correctly. That's all I can say. Just do it once, wait, and see what the result is. But they are observing these support tickets.
Excellent. Okay, that's what I said. I said at the same time, just keep it short, sweet. Account what you have, what you're supposed to get. No big story. Just one time, send it. So okay, thanks.
Now, if you need to go ahead and remind, each ticket is different. There's a ticket number for each ticket submitted, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if you do for some reason you cannot wait and you need to go ahead and remind them, please reference the first support ticket that you put in, the second support ticket, the third. If you put in multiple, please go ahead and say, this is the third one and here's the previous support ticket, so they have something to reference to, not bombard them with different support tickets and, all about the same issue. Just a suggestion. Reference it. Okay, anybody else have anything to share before we go ahead and say c'est la vie? Anybody else?
Yes,
Thank you,
Grace, I
Shiba
do.
Joe. Okay, and Vinny? Okay, Shiba
Yes.
Joe, and then Vinny?
Okay, so a question that I was asked a few times was about claiming of the koi tokens. You won't need to claim them. Those tokens will go directly to your Finny wallet. So you don't need to claim. And no, the claiming isn't open yet for Ethfina either. So we're waiting for notification. I believe we're waiting for the smart contract address for the token to be released. Once that happens, then the voting process, the claiming process will continue from there. So I understand it. So if you're trying to claim, don't. What was the other thing? Yeah, that was it. I'm glad to say that in tonight's breakout room, there were no horrible mistakes and a very successful room tonight.
Awesome. Vinny, thank you, Shiba Joe.
Yes, yeah, our room went okay as well. There was one issue that I've noticed. That was when we had to vote. Even though the Phantom wallet was popping up with to confirm the fee, the vote didn't go through. It keeps on looping, and I tried multiple accounts. So in case you're coming across that, as something that I've seen and I've notified Shafis already about it. So let's see if the team can still do something about it this weekend. So because this weekend, so they also stop working, of course. Otherwise Monday again. But if you notice you want to vote and nothing happens, you don't get a success, don't panic yet, or don't panic. um, Chavez is made aware of it.
Thank you. And what was that? That was for what again, Vinny?
Capital 3, connecting so the voting of a capital 3.
Okay. For the first
Yeah.
allocation or second allocation?
It didn't. We were going to do the second allocation, but the fact that you had to vote, that part got stuck.
And the second allocation, okay,
Yes.
with the Finny wallet, okay,
Yeah.
that is stuck.
Not the Finny wallet part, the voting itself of the token.
Yeah.
So the one on the top. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You said the one on the top. Is that the DAO vote or the actual?
Yeah, the DAO vote. The DAO vote. Because the one on the bottom there, you're just confirming your wallet address. On the top one, there you're gonna see a number of tokens that you're gonna vote on. So when you click on the vote, the pop-up screen of your Phantom wallet shows up, but then it gets stuck in a loop. It doesn't come out.
Okay.
I can. I don't know if it's the same issue, but I was on a Zoom with somebody before before this Zoom started with exactly that. They were voting, and it just kept circling and circling and circling. And I tried a couple of different things, and I said in the end I've settled on maybe you're just in a really rubbish internet area and you're sharing on Zoom, which is making it worse. So we logged out of Zoom, and they and it all went through fine. So I don't know if that perhaps could have contributed, but they managed to, the vote went through perfectly after they came off Zoom.
Okay,
I can support that. I have had instances where people have had trouble. It looks like it's looping. It's response time. So give it a moment, wait for backlog or a bandwidth to clear up or something. Okay. So yeah, what Joe just said is fine. Just don't have a lot of bandwidth floating around. Don't be streaming or something at the same time. And it generally cleans up.
All right.
Guys, I'm just going to fix something here.
Can I just add to that quickly?
Please
What I
do.
notice is if you're with people on the Zoom and it happens, and you just say to them, "Stop sharing your Zoom," then it also clears up quicker.
Okay, I just want to share something real quick, folks. Carl had kind of coined this, okay? And I just want to see if this kind of makes sense. He kind of coined and set out some steps. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try and make it bigger. There are like 4 or 5 steps to this whole, for at least the 2 allocations that we have got. I hope that you guys can see it. Okay, too far. Alrighty. Okay, so the first one that he says, oh, well, Carl, you're here. Could there you go. Your hand is raised. Please proceed. Carl?
Ignoring the fifth one, essentially this process is 3 votes and a 4th step if necessary. The first 2 voting processes, we do have to put in an address, but normally the long-term expectation is that you don't have to put an address in. It'll go straight into your Solana wallet, all right? DAO vote, allocation vote, project vote. Okay. Now, in the situation where you're new, you can't see a self-contained DAO vote. So the first 2, I believe, will combine, and I've got evidence of that with somebody that I did a one-on-one with. The DAO vote and the allocation vote will occur at the same time if you're new or starting a new account. When it comes to the project vote, after you've put an address in, if it's necessary, the project vote will strip out the DAO vote, leave it behind, okay? And it'll do everything else into the project. So if you've overvoted, if you clicked on max and put too many into the first vote, or you've done it on the second vote as well, it will self-correct. It will strip out the next time you do the project vote, either the second or in a future one. It'll strip out the DAO vote and leave it behind, okay? It's from that perspective, it's self-correcting. this is also fortuitous that Grace just mentioned that. I've only just grabbed it. I before this meeting, I don't read any messages. I wake up, I get on here. But a new version of the Google form, if you put the wrong address in, there was a form that's been updated. If you haven't had your second allocation minted, there's a new option to put in that you're not minted yet. Okay, so grab that form if you've not got your second allocation minted.
And grab the wrong address or second allocation not minted. This is the same Google form.
Yes.
Okay. Or
and thanks to Eunice, I'm now aware of that. As I said, I don't read the messages, any messages before this Zoom starts, but he jumped into my room. So Grace, we've got to talk about that. You know, we can't have techs jumping to each other's room and annoying each other. So yeah, Eunice, obviously he's in a different time zone, so he was well aware of the form. So thanks for bringing that to my attention.
okay, so is this allocation not minted or what? Token not minted for the second allocation?
Second allocation tokens not minted into Phantom.
Okay. Okay. Not minted into Phantom. Okay. Into Phantom. Alrighty. So I tried to keep up with Carl there, but he does speak a lot. I'm not a good reporter there. Caption person. So there's a DAO vote, allocation vote, address entry, and project vote. And then you said,
in a nutshell. In a nutshell, that's it.
Okay. And then the claim vote is going to be in the project, right?
If necessary.
Okay. So in the project, basically the Edfina website, right? Or Koi, or in the Koi website. Right now, the two projects that we know, right?
Yeah, but as Joe said, we believe that the Koi, because it's just going to be an airdrop, right?
Okay. Shiba Joe, you have your hand up.
Yeah, just piggybacking on Carl there, because I was going to raise the same thing and say to look out for the Google form, reach out to your upline and get the Google form. But I also add on to that, the time is limited. There is only, I don't know how many hours left, but there's not many hours left. I think say 12 hours. I can't remember how many hours left, but it is a limited time Google form because they need to close whatever it is they need to close. So if you have realized that you've entered the wrong address, which I don't know why that would happen, but it is happening. But if you do realize that you've entered the wrong address, you need to reach out to your uplines and your upline rank leaders and get that Google form and fill it in ASAP, because once the window closes, then you won't be able to add or change your address. I don't know the exact amount of hours that's left, but I think it's something like 12 hours left. So don't linger about. Get it done. That's it.
So
okay.
Left, so I need to put this up. Okay.
Alrighty. Any other sharing? How did things go with you, Chantel?
Yeah, it went very well. It was also a nice synergy with the room of David, because people came from his room, wanted to harvest. So yeah, good questions and good harvesting.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? Eunice, your room went okay? Carmine, anything else? And Crypto Tech, anything else you want to share from your room? Everybody done with this form that I'm sharing, so I can stop sharing?
Nothing new to discuss. Everything went okay.
Okay. All righty. Okay. Sounds like another successful Saturday support. Now, things are going to be changing around, folks. I think there's going to be a new way of doing things. So please stay tuned. If you have questions, talk to your upline and things of that nature. But just stay tuned to the official affiliate marketing 3.0 channels that you're used to going to and getting information as far as invitations to the Zooms, and just pay particular attention because things are changing for the better. They're just to be more focused and for you to be able to be comfortable and start inviting people, because the thing about it is WAS 3.0 is taking off at a warp speed. It really is. Time is closing in as far as us being able to take advantage of this um, time frame. And what we want to be able to do is take advantage of being in this being in this light and being in this period for the, what do you call it, the bull run. And we're really in a very, very good space. And so you guys have been exceptional in doing that. And thank you all for your support, always coming, asking great questions, and always and your loyalty to the affiliate marketing 3.0, hanging in there and pushing the envelope to really maximize what the gains and the benefits of all the hard work that everybody is doing, especially as Chavez working so hard. You know that he thanks you all the time. Chavez thanks you all the time for hanging in there and working so hard to make this successful, because the success of affiliate marketing 3.0 is your success. It really is. And everybody contributes to making sure that we are all successful. The texts here have been absolutely outstanding, and so have the moderators and all of those who work hard to support. So thank you all very much. You guys have been just fantabulous. Carl?
Thanks, Grace. Well said. Anybody that was in my room that indicated they wanted to investigate getting into the Koi node, don't forget, send a message, direct message to me in Telegram. You'll get a link for an after party. Only if you send a message. If you don't send it, you won't get the link. And the reason Eunice jumped into my room is he had some pending transactions he couldn't flush. Everyone, please, just if you get transactions stuck, don't make it worse by keep trying. Yeah, if you keep trying, it just gets more and more stuck transaction, which is also clogging up the server, which is going to give response time problems to everybody. Okay. There are lots and lots of transactions. It's easy to go to the scan site. If you just go into MetaMask, click on view on scan, and it'll show you straight away if you've got any pending transactions. Deal with it. Don't make it worse. Get them solved. Okay? Come to Saturday support. Go to your upline. Reach out to somebody to find out how to clear those transactions. They are building up again. People are forgetting certain rules. Things like don't stake more than 20 tokens, NFTs at the time to the node. do things simple. Don't rush. Wait for every step to finish. Those sort of things. People are forgetting those basics. All right, so let's clean up the backlog as quick as possible.
Excellent.
you.
Excellent. All righty, thank you. And Sylvia, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to stay with Axel. That's all there is to it. You guys gonna have to live together. Axel's going, thank you. Okay. All righty. Okay, you guys have been just absolutely terrific. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And I appreciate you all being here very much. Thanks. And oops, Sheba Joe wants to say something. He's saying,
No, sorry. I just hit that by mistake.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, Echo Mambasi, I need to speak with you, but the rest of you, if you would go ahead and take off, that would be great. Thank you so much. I just need to work with Echo Mambasi for a second, okay? All right.
Thank Grace. Thanks, everybody.
Yes, thank you all. Thank you all very much.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, have a blessed weekend, everyone.
Goodbye.